Yeah. I know y'all want to get to the video, but before we get to it, I gotta let y'all know a whopping 80% of y'all are not subscribed. So before we get into the video, I gotta remind y'all, go ahead, hit that subscribe button if you ain't. I know y'all like my content clearly because I'll be getting the views. I see the views, but 80% of y'all ain't subscribed. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Help the boy. It's free and it helped me. Hey, what's going on? My nameless kingdom. It's your nameless king, and I'm back at y'all again with some One Punch Man Destiny content. Kinda. Instead of doing gameplay or anything like that, I wanted to do more of a discussion type video, which is just me talking about which classes that I want to see added to the next update the most, because eventually we're going to get an update, just no idea when. I received word that the creator was out, so while he's out and until he gets back, I'm gonna be doing videos like these, just me talking about what I think can improve the game, what I think can revitalize it, and what classes should be added. And this is that video right here. So let's just get right into it. The number one class I want to see added to the game is Bang. Now Bang is one of the coolest characters in One Punch Man, and I feel like it's kind of like disrespectful that he doesn't have a class yet. He's martial artist, so it would be a up close kind of combat with the game. I feel like there's so many different moves that you could use because he's very, like, the way he fights is very sophisticated and fast, and it's like a lot of strikes, quick strikes that he could use. And I just feel like he would look really cool, like him darting around the map. He would definitely have extreme mobility. See, look at that. That's so dope. But he would definitely have extreme mobility. I feel like if he was added, he would need to be extremely fast, like how Ninja is, but just a little bit faster. I feel like Bang should be faster than the Ninja class. So his mobility, I feel like, should be really like lots of jumps and kicks in the air, and almost like strikingly similar to how Ninja works, but just a little bit faster. And I feel like that would make him very top tier in the game. His abilities, he obviously, like I said, he's a martial arts style, so it wouldn't be long range, you'd be up close. So if you guys prefer the longer range classes, which most low levels will, because they don't have the health to support close combat, so this might not be the class for you, but it would be cool regardless. His moves like Water Stream, Rock Smashing Fist, and him like waving his arms around, and you see like the aura around the hands moving with it. That would be so dope, bro. Oh my god, I can't even imagine. And even in the manga, like, you got the aura follows his hand, so that would be really cool. Like if his awakening like amplified the aura around his hands, so like it would be permanent whenever you moved, kind of like how Cyborg is, like the flames come off his hands, but it would be more of like a bluish watery type aura, like how this is. So yeah, it's not really too much to say besides that. I mean, obviously it would be dope. It would also be pretty easy to implement. Like, it's not too crazy flashy moves. It'd be more so just the character waving his arms around and slicing and dicing the opponents as you fight them. So yeah, that would be pretty dope. But let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Now, number 2, and this is the one I see the most when people are requesting, and that is Atomic Samurai. Now, before I even start talking about Atomic Samurai, there is something that I did want to address, and that is the fact that I've seen a lot of guys who apparently think that Atomic Samurai is already in the game as a class, and they think that Atomic Samurai is Ninja. So just to debunk that real quick, I'm just gonna have to prove that Atomic Samurai is not Ninja. We do not have Atomic Samurai in the game yet. If that was the case, one, we wouldn't be having anybody requesting it, like the thousands of people that requested in the Discord. Did the meteor go off? Yeah, the meteor went off. Okay, all right. But yeah, just to prove that, just in case you still aren't sold that Atomic Samurai still is not in the game. I mean, still is in the game. So if you come over here, it is quite obvious that the Ninja class exactly mirrors the Sonic boss. So you see he jumps up, he's doing his slashes, and he's throwing the purple shurikens. What is Ninja's E move? The dashes and the slashes, purple slashes. It's the exact same thing, y'all. Doing the purple slashes and moving around. This is exactly like Sonic in the anime. So just to get that out of the way, we do not have Atomic Samurai in the game yet. It is not Ninja. Ninja is supposed to represent the Speedosonic sound boss right here. Speedosonic sound. That is what the Ninja class is supposed to represent. So let's get right back into the video. So Atomic Samurai. I mean, like Ninja, he would be sword based. I feel like they would have to up the sword requirement to max if they put this into the game, because obviously this is someone who is S rank, and S rank hero would need the the respect he gets. So if you want to use the sword ability like Ninja, instead of having 600,000 agility, you would have to have max agility, which is 1 million. I feel like that would be pretty fair. Plus, it's not that hard to get to max agility. It takes like a day of macroing, and then you got it. So that's that. His moves would be way flashier than the other guys on this list, including Bang. He would be, I mean, he's just dope overall. There's a reason why so many people have been requesting it. As you can see right here, that slashing ability, he would do that, and then like spawning behind the opponent, or like doing that and dashing behind the opponent, and you see all the slashes behind them. That would be pretty dope. I don't know how difficult that would be to animate and put into the game, but it would be cool if they did that. His fighting style obviously is that of swordsman. It would be less like mobility than the Speedosonic class is. I feel like it would need to be to kind of balance that out, especially because that's just not how he fights in the anime. It's not that he's jumping around and shooting around like he is, like Speedosonic is, or like Bang is. It's not very like extremely speedy. I mean, it is fast, but it's more fast in like straightforward motions, which would be like a lot of slashing and going forward. I feel like that would be pretty cool. So with mobility, you could probably maybe his E move would be a direct slash, like this right here, direct slash past the opponent, and then one long horizontal slash. That could be the E move, and it could dash you forward. You could use that alongside the Q move to give you some some extra mobility. I feel like his awakening would have to give you, and by the way, this is all like, I didn't script this nothing. This is all just me going off the dome. So his awakening, I feel like it would be best if you gave it like a 50% increase on damage, and it would also be cool if they did like I don't want to say damage reduction, because that doesn't really fit the character. I'm not sure what the second passive would be, but attack increase would definitely be like a staple. I feel like that would fit Atomic Samurai the most. Maybe increased critical hit chance. I feel like 50% increase in damage, and then a 30% increase to crit chance would be perfect for this class. Getting a 30% increase to critical hit chance, and then you stacking that with Boros's relic, and then also the 50% increase in damage. I feel like that would fit Atomic Samurai way more, because he's all about, in the anime, he's all about one single deciding strike to finish it all, and increase damage in those precise moments, as well as the critical hit, because obviously if this is your decisive attack, it will definitely be done to land a deadly blow, aka a critical hit. So I feel like that would be the most fitting. Atomic slash, literally the moves could be these. You just go to the wiki and copy and paste these moves. Those could be the 3 moves. It's easy. Give them a Q ability for mobility, and then give them an awakening that buffs damage by 50%, and then 30% increase in critical hit chance, and you good to go. If you want more defense, there's also like, you could use Kabuto's Pauldron, you could use the Stinger, or you could use there's one I'm missing, the one that gives you increased dodge chains. Goketsu's belt. Yeah, Goketsu's belt. And you could just pair any of those you want with the Awakening, and Atomic Samurai would be like one of the best classes in the game, for me at least. All right, next would be Child Emperor. This is one I literally never see anybody talk about, but could also be the like one of the coolest ones. So Child Emperor, the way he works in the series is that he's not, I mean, he is physically strong because as a child he like is able to react to a lot of the higher level monsters attacks, which a normal child would not be able to. I think he's like 10 years old, and yeah, he's 10 years old in the anime, and he's able to like actually somewhat hold his own. Not really too much physically, but like I've seen him, like a normal 10-year-old would get killed from being punched in the gut. And one of the chapters, he definitely got punched in the stomach by Phoenix, I think, the Phoenix villain, and he was A-okay. So I feel like that could definitely like he could definitely be used in here. But the way it would work is, instead of like getting damage reduction for awakenings or anything, I feel like he would have to get an increase on critical hit chance, as well as speed increase, because I don't know, it just makes sense to me, just getting the speed increase, not damage reduction, because that just wouldn't fit him or anything. But his moves could literally be this, like what you see right here. I feel like the mobility could be him with the backpack with the spider limbs and him shooting around like that. His E move, probably nothing this cool. I feel like for his E move, he could just throw out some bombs or whatever, some technology, you know, being shown, like some bombs with some lights on them, make it look pretty cool. About 3 bombs could be like the E move, and then his other moves could be, you know, him releasing weapons out his backpack and like punching the enemy or shooting something at the enemy. Don't want to make him too long range, so maybe not the shooting it at the enemy, but maybe just, you know, claws coming out and him, I don't know, slashing them or whatnot. And the F ability, I feel like he could transform into this, which is his Gundam suit. It's called Brave Giant, and he could transform into that, and then, like, I don't know, maybe do a huge slam attack as his F ability, and then revert back to the child form. I think it would also be cool, like, if once you got the Child Emperor class, it like shrunk your character, because like with Puri Puri, it buffs your character up when you use his awakening. It like makes you bigger. I feel like as soon as you spin on Child Emperor, it would be cool if they like shrunk you to make you look more like a child. They could also, like I said, it would also go well with the speed and mobility. Yeah, they could also definitely do all kinds of things. Like he could definitely have like a jetpack or something, so where he's another flight character, which being a flight class in this game is like immediately top tier. So yeah, that could be Child Emperor. Not really too much to say besides literally that. Pretty easy to make, besides, you know, the whole, you know, technology coming out of his arms and stuff. That could be pretty difficult. It's also not likely because I literally see nobody asking for him in the Discord, but I just think it would be cool. I think that would be pretty dope indeed. Next, which this would definitely be the easiest class to make. The easiest class to make, and all you got to do is 100% increase in defense, and then like 50% damage reduction as his awakening. That fits perfectly with him. All he is a very beefed up dude. He used to be a normal Japanese kid, got bullied, hated it, and beefed himself up so bad so that his skin turned dark for some reason. That's how the anime projected it, and yeah, he went bald like Saitama as well. But this is like the other version of it. So yeah, he's extremely buff. So obviously the awakening could be like Puri Puri, where it makes your character look larger, and then it gives you 50% damage reduction, and then 100% increase in your defense as well. And of course it will. This is what he used to look like, by the way, scrawny kid, and then he turns into this. Which is crazy. I feel like it would also be good to give him not a speed increase or critical hit, because that would be too busted on top of the other two. But I think he should have like built-in damage increase, like how Metal Bat has a built-in 75% damage reduction, and like without using the awakening, and then the awakening gives an extra 25% damage reduction, as well as an increase in damage. So yeah, he could be somewhat, it would be similar to Metal Bat, except for there's no bat and you're big. His moves is literally a punch or him rushing through something. So it'd be obviously the E move would be like one super strong punch. The R move could be you dashing forward through the enemy and then dealing obviously extreme damage to him. I'm not sure, like, you don't really see him do too much other than punching and doing that. I feel like he could also do an attach ability, and by attach ability I mean the same way that Puri class has, where if you use the R or the F, it literally latches on to the enemy and goes straight to them so that they can't leave, and you don't have to worry about missing. So it could do something like that where you dash towards them and he like picks them up and squeezes them. So that could be for, and he like maybe he squeezes them for like 2 seconds, and it could deal it could hit them like twice. Like the first rush towards them could be a hit, could be counted as a hit, and then the squeezing them for 2 seconds could also be a hit. I feel like that would be pretty dope. Obviously this would not be ideal for low level players, because you know the health would not match the class, but someone who's a high level, someone who's a champion rank, this would be pretty fun when you go against them. Obviously if I had this class, it wouldn't make the game fun. Like the game is already like weird for me because no boss can hurt me. So obviously, like, it didn't matter if I had a heavy defensive class or not. But for the guys who are a little bit lower than me, excuse me, this could be pretty fun. But yeah, I wanted to do bosses too, but that would make the video too long. So maybe in the next one I'll talk about the bosses. But that is all I had in this video for you guys. If you enjoyed it, go ahead and leave that like. Give me that thumbs up, because you know the boy is thinking hard and long about the content I make for y'all, and I would heavily appreciate it as thanks, as well as subscribing if you want to see more content daily. And trust me, I do make daily content. May not be One Punch Man Destiny every day, but content nonetheless I make for you guys, so I can, you know, make sure that you guys will stay eating, you know, because I don't want to put y'all in a drought. But yeah, this was really fun for me to make. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye guys.